Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. A little bit late on this video, but this is going to be a quick thoughts video on the main fights of UFC 263. Of course, that's Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno, and Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. So let's not waste any time, dive right into these results. Okay, so first, Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. The fight pretty much went how I figured it would. I thought Leon Edwards going into this matchup was the better fighter, more overall skill in different areas. I thought he had good enough grappling and strength to basically nullify what Nate does on the ground. And I truly thought that in the stand-up department, Leon Edwards was going to dominate. And that's pretty much what happened. Up until the last 30 seconds of that fight, Nate lands a shot, has Leon on rubbery legs. Edwards completely out of it, has to take a step back, regain his composure. Nate maybe had a window there to make something happen, but time ran out. Leon Edwards, dominant win. Win or lose, you have to love Nate Diaz. Fan favorite, fighter's fighter, warrior spirit. I don't know how you could be a fan of mixed martial arts and not love the Diaz brothers. How tough is Nate Diaz? His ability to take punishment is just astounding. About as tough as they come. Leon Edwards, an elite of the division, 100% deserves that title shot. Hope he gets in next. Edwards is a phenomenal fighter. Moving on, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. Now, I thought this fight was going to be a possible battle again, but I did think, in all transparency, that Deiveson Figueiredo coming in more composed, more calculating, fighting to his best ability. I did think he was going to beat Brandon Moreno, and I was wrong. Brandon Moreno really impressed me. Davidson tried to come in with that strategy of being more patient, being more calculated, and honestly, it backfired. He was better off coming in wild and crazy, taking risks, taking shots, because at that point, maybe he would have landed something. But being hesitant, waiting too long, Moreno was just beating him to the punch. Brandon's more refined striking, his crisp technique really stifled Deiveson Figueiredo. And when a guy has more technical stand-up than you, sometimes you're better off turning it into a wild and crazy brawl if they oblige you, because then your chances are going to increase to be more successful on the feet. Maybe you catch him with something. And we all know that Deiveson Figueiredo has the power to put you out. But Brandon Moreno got it done top to bottom. When it got into that last grappling exchange, Figueiredo didn't explode, didn't escape from that back control and position that Moreno had him in. He was kind of playing with fire. He got out of one rear naked choke. Then when he got put in that submission again, by being in the same position, I think he kind of overestimated his grappling, his ability to defend, and Moreno was just on his neck. He was determined to win this fight. Squeezed with all his might, aggressively, got the tap out. Man, respect to Brandon Moreno. He was cut from the UFC. It's been a rocky, long road, ups and downs, never gave up, kept believing in himself, and here we are, UFC flyweight champ. And props as well to Deiveson Figueiredo for being a class act. Love the sportsmanship. That was just beautiful to see. No excuses. Just said it was Brandon Moreno's time right now. He's the champ. Hats off to both of these guys. And the last talking point, Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. This one went as I figured. Adesanya dominated. Too fast, too skilled, too elusive for Vettori. I felt with some exchanges, Adesanya was pushing his luck a little bit too much, especially against the cage, trying to rope-a-dope Vettori. That could have backfired in a bad way, but props to Adesanya, pulled it off. It was like the Matador versus the Bull. Executed pretty much perfectly in that fight, showed improved ground skills, improved submission defense. It was just a great performance by Adesanya, very dominant. Vettori needs to work on some things, still a great dangerous fighter. Izzy is just on another level at the moment. Simple as that. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on these matchups. Had some things to say, hence the video. I would love to read your thoughts on these fights. Drop them in the comment section. If this is your first time at the channel, and you enjoy the content, consider hitting that sub button. like and share as it helps the channel grow. Appreciate it, guys. And until the next segment, you all take care.